Perkins here, live on the scene. Breaking news in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where two boys have died tonight. One died in the hospital as a hero, and the other one was shot and killed by the police when he drew a gun on them. In other news, tonight there has been a rumble between the West Side Sources and the East Side Greasers. Now we go to the Tulsa Police Chief Sherman's statement of the incident.
It has been a horrible week for us here in Tulsa. In 1 week, 3 boys have died. We've just recently released to the public some interviews from the night of Dallas Winston and Johnny Cade's death. Please state your name and birth date for the record.
My name is Ponyboy Curtis, and my birthday is July 22nd, 1951. And I witnessed a rumble between us and the Soches, Johnny's death and Dally's death.
Please describe the events that unfolded tonight, including the fight and your friends' deaths.
Well, it all started when I got in an argument with my older brother, Derry. Johnny and I had ran to the park, and we almost got jumped by the Soches. But luckily, Johnny saved us by killing Bob. We knew we couldn't stay here in Tulsa, but in hindsight, it was a pretty stupid idea. Anyway, we found this abandoned church in Windricksville that we had spent the night in. We went to the DQ and we bought some food, and when we came back, the church was on fire. We had heard screaming inside, and we went and tried to save the little kids. I jumped out of the window first, but a piece of roofing had fell on Johnny's back and broke it. Luckily, Dallas was looking for us, and he was able to go to the church and save him. But when he went to the hospital and he was examined, he found out that he broke his back. Then came yesterday. That was the day that we were scheduled to have the rumble. We whooped him, and Dallas and I went back to the hospital to visit Johnny. The doctor told us we couldn't go in, but we did anyway, because Johnny was like family to us. He told me, "Stay gold, Pony," and he died. Dally ran out of the hospital and called later, and he told us that he robbed a store and he needed hiding. We ran out to the vacant lot near us, and he pulled out his unloaded gun, and they shot him. It really happened. I knew it would happen one of these days. I didn't think it would be so soon.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Party. You're now free to go. Soda Pop Curtis, born October 8, 1949, brother of Ponyboy Curtis and Derry Curtis. We would like you to answer some questions about the fight and your friend Dallas's death. First question, why did Dallas rob the grocery store?
After Johnny's death, Dally was furious, so he went down to the grocery store and robbed it with his unloaded heater. As soon as we heard the news, we ran down to the lot where the cops had chased him down. There he was, face to face with death, and the cops finally shot him as he threatened them with his gun.
Thank you. Second question, describe the fight between your two groups, please.
The rumble happened because there was this one Soch named Bob, and I guess he had a lot of buddies because his friends were furious when he ended up dead in the park. He and his buddies had tried to jump Pony and Johnny in the park, and Johnny stabbed him in defense. I don't blame them. We greasers are the ones who get picked on, and we really can't do anything. It isn't his fault. He tried to defend himself.
Thank you, Soda Pop. Sherry Cherry Valens, please start with your first time meeting Ponyboy Curtis and Johnny Cade.
Well, it all started when I was at the dingo with my friend Marcia, and there were two boys named Ponyboy and Johnny. They were sitting behind us. Their friend Dally was messing with them, and they told him off. So we invited them to sit up by us, and we talked for a while. They walked home, and my boyfriend Bob and his friend Randy found us and almost got into a fight with Pony, Johnny, and their friend Two-Bit Matthews. After they dropped us off at our houses, the next morning we found out the news.
Thank you. Second question, do you believe Bob went out there looking for a fight, or do you think Johnny killed him purposefully?
Yes, I don't know. It's hard to say. I know Bob deserved it, and Ponyboy and Johnny were just using self-defense, but I don't know. My feelings are so conflicted.
I understand. Thank you, Terry. That'll be all.